Welcome to the word racing game. Word racing is a word-making game using consonant cards, where players compete with each other to reach 80 points on a board. Before a game starts, consonant card decks are dealt according to the number of players. Each player gets their own consonant card deck. Also, players choose their game pieces and place them on the starting point on the board. Each turn consists of 3 phases including action play, word making and moving. On word making phase, every player flips one consonant card simultaneously from their deck in front of them. As quickly as possible, players say a word that uses at least 2 consonant cards in play. The player who is last to say a word cannot gain any points on the turn. The score is calculated by the sum of the points of each consonant card each player used. For example, if a player made the word street by using a S and a T card, the player gains 2 points by adding each card's point amount. If the other player made the word bust by using a S, a T and a B card, the player scores 4 points. Therefore, it is important for players to make high scores by using as many cards as possible but not being the last one among players. Understanding how to use action cards is a key to winning this game. Players gain 2 action cards when they cross the red zone on the game board. Also, the maximum number action cards that one player can hold is 2. Because of that, when a player passes a red zone while holding action cards, they have to choose cards to discard after drawing 2 cards. On the action play step, players have to decide whether to use the action card or not in order. The current first place player can use their action card first. There are 2 types of special cards in this game. Instant cards are activated right after players uses them. On the other hand, booster cards are in effect after the word-making step. The description of each card is as follows. Paralyze 1. This card paralyzes the player ahead of you for a turn. Paralyze 2. You can paralyze the first place player for a turn. Chase. Move directly to the position of the player ahead of you. Summon. Summon the player ahead of you to where you are. Seesaw. Plant a seesaw anywhere on the board. If anyone other than you steps on the seesaw, you score 3 points. Adventure. If you gain more than 2 points, go double. But if you gain less than 3 points, you lose 1 point. Double. Score double points you gain from the word making. Free ride. Target one player and score additional points as much as the target player gained. Collaborate. Target one player and both players score additional points from each other. Mirror. Target one player and make the player move back by as many points you gained. The game ends when one player reaches 80 points. The player with the most points at the end of the final turn is the winner. This is the summary of the word racing game. 1. Every player flips one consonant card simultaneously from the deck and makes a word that uses at least 2 consonants in play. 2. Players draw 2 special cards when they cross the red zone on the game board, and decide whether to use a special card or not. 3. The game ends when one player reaches 80 points.